Now let's move on to example 5. Example 5 are some word problems where we're going to create some expressions using what we can figure out from the information we're given. So here it says, for example 5, tickets to a school concert are $5 for adults and $2 for kids. Write an expression that shows the total income for the school concert. State what variables represent what. So I'm going to let A equal to the number of adult tickets. I'm going to let K equal to the number of kid tickets, and let I equal to the total income for the concert. So if it were me, I would say my total income, would equal to 5 times A plus 2 times K. So now let's say, for example, only one adult went to the concert. So example, only one adult went to the concert. My income then would just be 5 times 1 plus 2 times 0, because if only one adult went to the concert and no kids went to the concert, I'm going to have 5 times 1, which is going to be 5. 2 times 0 is going to be 0. So my total income is just 5. Now, if I wanted another example, let's say 2 adults and 2 kids went to the concert. In this case, then my income is going to equal to 5. I'm going to replace A with the number of adults, and I'm going to replace K with the number of kids. So in this case, 5 times 2, $10. 2 times 2, $4. So I'm going to have 10 plus 4. So then I made $14 if 2 adults and 2 kids show up to the concert. So that's my total income there. So hence my expression, it says write an expression shows total income. Oh, I guess this is more of an equation, but my expression, so I'll write expression, is going to be 5A plus 2K. It says definition-wise, this is going to be an expression, just because an expression shouldn't have an equal sign involved in it. So this one here, this is actually an equation. That's what we use to solve for specific entities. So the expression would be this one here, just to satisfy what they wanted me to solve for. Okay, now example 6. The length of a rectangle is 5 times its width. Write an expression for the perimeter of the rectangle. So first things first, the perimeter is defined as perimeter. You know what? Let's let it be equal to P. And then perimeter would be equal to length plus width plus width, because I got a length here, a width here, and a width here, and perimeter is the total distance around the entire rectangle. So the other way I can write this would be 2 times length plus 2 times W. Now, remember, I have an equal sign, so that's technically an equation right now. But if they want me to do more, it says the length of the rectangle is 5 times its width. So if that's the case, that means, let's say I have a width that is 2 centimeters. Wouldn't my length have to be 5 times that, which is 10 centimeters? So what I can write is length would be equal to 5W. So now if my width is 2 centimeters, 5 times 2 is going to be equal to 10. So my length now would equal to my width if my length is 5 times my width. So what I can do here is replace this L with 5W as a substitution. So what that would look like is this would be 2, and instead of writing 2L, I'm going to write 2. Instead of 2 times L, it's 2 times 5W. And then I have plus 2W. So in this case, 2 times 5 is going to be equal to 10. So I'm going to have 10W plus 2W, which equals to 12W. So I can say my perimeter equals to 12W, or 12 times width. However, remember, this is actually an equation because I used an equal sign. So in order to have an expression, I just need to get rid of the equal sign. So I can just say 12W is my answer because that is my expression.